Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video's been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This week, we're trying to help my favorite Blue Mage spawn a ton of frogs. And that's right, that's Quina Coup Gourmet. For those that don't know what Quina does, that's an uncommon from Final Fantasy, 2 and a green. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a frog would be made. And I can pay 2 to sack a frog to put a 1/1 counter on Quina. So really, this is just all built around Quina. We're trying to play Sinkhole Surveyor because Sinkhole Surveyor curves real nicely on the curve of 3 when you get to play Sinkhole on 2, swing with Quina on board on 3. Obviously, this is not accounting for any interaction. If we get interacted with, well, you know, gloves are off, try to win through whatever means we can with tokens. But we've also got like a bunch of sweet 4-drops that'll curve right into Quina as well between Overlord of the Mistmoors, Revival of the Ancestors, Archangel Elspeth, including Elspeth, Storm Slayer, all of that. So all around, just trying to spawn a ton of frogs with Quina, and that's it. I just love Quina, and I wanted to make a deck around her. So let's see how Quina does on the ladder. We've got Quina. I'm keeping this just for Quina. If not, you know, like again, we split up and wipe the board. Oh God, I'm getting life gained out of this game. Swole Sisters is happening. I do need to find removal. So that Hushwood Verge is pointless right now. I've got 4 mana anyways. I have double white. I have all the colors I need. This is going to end up poorly for me, potentially, but let's see. If I leave up the ability to flash in some blockers, what happens? Oh, this is going to be gross. Okay. Let me think here, because if I don't kill something here, right? Like, this little thing just keeps making more damage happen. If I block like that, I can get rid of the 2 threatening bodies, but then that leaves behind all the counters onto the Vanguard. So I'm going to just wait here. All right, let's see if I can make some magic happen. I'm going to go ahead and play Quina. Right, I'm hoping they'll just attack with both. Oh, perfect. This is actually perfect. They will gain 4, which puts them at 26. It's not great, but it's better. Oh, no, wait. 7 or more life. Yes, they have that, so that's a feel bad. Okay. I guess we'll destroy all tapped creatures. So now, can we get a little froggy? No, it's a 3/3. Huh. That's interesting. I think I should make him sacrifice a non-token creature now. And then this allows me to go ahead and knock in for 2. So then I don't have to deal with their buff right now. Vanguard, sure. Okay, so we're making frogs. Pass. They're down to 23. The frog has been assembled. We are cooking with frogs. Yeah, I'm still going to sack a frog here. Quina's going to grow. Oh, that's a good one to hit right there, isn't it? All right, I'm going to just get rid of the angel here. No point in really attacking with my little insects yet, right? Because I need to keep making tokens. I need to generate some mana here. Please tell me that. What else do they have in their hand, though? Okay. I'm going to just do this now. We're going to go ahead and create an extra copy of the insect, which spawns me a frog, which, yes, we're getting there. Unplayable hand. We got to go next. All right, this is much better. Let's see what happens. I assume every deck is somewhat a graveyard deck, right? So I got to be mindful of that. Novice Inspector. Well, did I just bottom a cut down? Well, don't I feel silly right now? Okay, so unfortunately, Novice Inspector tells me that my Rest in Peace is kind of a do-nothing. But that's the life you live in Best of 1. All right. So here it is. Convoke something out, I assume. I need to not take damage unnecessarily. So we're going to go with Sinkhole Surveyor, which will allow us to endure. As of right now, yeah, they can maybe pop the map token on top of the spyglass, but hey, at least now my Sinkhole Surveyor is still able to survive. I wish we had Bile-Blight right now. That'd be such a sweet card to have in Standard again. I mean, they can attack for free, right? If they swing with 2 Novice Inspectors, so... Oh, they're not going to swing at all. Shocking. Do I want to put a counter on Sinkhole Surveyor? No, I'll probably just take a 1/1. I have a strong feeling they just have the deal X amount of damage equal to creatures you have, right? Opponent controls, and then all that player controls with the same name as... Wait, and all tokens that player controls. I think this means I just play a 3/3. Sure. I'll have to try to be more aggressive than they are, and that's currently my game plan. So now if they have that thing that blows up a creature equal, you know, has all their creatures deal damage, or whatever, that 2-mana saga, that's fine. They're going to copy me? Brutal. Brutal. You're welcome, opponent, I guess. All right, well, I got to do this now, right? I lose a life. Let's make a 1/1. So that's a 4/4 going in now. Do they have another copy of that card? I probably should have used Legions to Ashes, all things considered. All right, so I'm going to double block. Sure, they'll draw 3. But now I can go ahead and Legions to Ashes their Enduring Curiosity, right? Assuming that I ever draw a land again, but yeah. Yes, I'll make another 1/1. So I got rid of their annoying fella. At some point, I'll get to that 4th mana, and then I'll get to play Overlord. But they did just draw 3 meatballs, so... Huh. That's not concerning whatsoever. So they are choosing not to do anything. I want to make a 1/1. Enduring Curiosity, that's fine. Yeah, I can make another body if I need to. So if they block with everything, like Enduring Curiosity plus, I don't know, 2 1/1s or something. Oh, okay, that's fine. Ah, very nice. At least now I can kind of block Enduring Curiosity. I have a bunch of bodies on the ground. Mockingbird, annoying, but not the end. All right, so they're going to try to go in for damage, right? All right, cool. So they'll probably just play that land and... Oh, I'm surprised they didn't want to surveil there. Not bad. So let's see how this plays. If they swing in for 4, I'm down to 3. I go down to 2 with Bird, right? I finally drew another land. That feels kind of good. So I need to make more flying tokens. If I make them sack, they just sack what? One of the 1/1 Spyglass Siren? Let me count the damage here. So if I do that, how much mana do they have here? They have the ability to gain 3 again. Gain protection. Then that's 2, 4. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them sack a non-token creature. I think the safe play would have been to just play Overlord, but I want to try something here. When I attack here, here's what's going to happen. I'll just go ahead and swing like that. Okay, sure. So they'll get their stuff back. That was a risky line for sure, but right now I just want to try to see if I can rely on my Overlord. Or get the value, because I need to pull ahead here, right? If they have an answer, they have an answer, and I'm stuck. So, and that's GG's. But for right now, the greedier line was to play the Caretaker's Talent and try to draw into more cards that could answer Regal Bunnicorn. Okay, so they're going to draw another card. I lands, am I right? I mean, I agree. I don't have any. So, yeah. Okay, that was pretty sick. None of these fly, though, right? Yeah, that's the problem. Let me see something. What do they have? What could I do? All right. I think I'm just going to have to play it safe now, right? All right. Let's see what I draw off that. Not exactly useful. Next turn, I might be able to... I think I can start doing things here. I think I'm close to just doing things. Because now I get to untap, clone something, and or play Sandstorm Salvager or Revival of the Ancestors, but... Leyline Axe. Oh, very nice. Okay. Yeah, they win here, right? Because I send everything in front. It all dies. Doesn't matter. Good game. They swing again. They get double strike. Brutal. I'll keep this. This looks playable. Oh, never mind. It's a deck that's going to be mono removal, so I probably won't get to place... At least keep Sinkhole Surveyor, right? All right, sure. They'll take a Caretaker's Talent. That makes sense. I'll keep the only removal spell I have on top. Is it bat time? Oh, it's Duress. Okay, so they're going to just take the other Caretaker's Talent. That at least gives me a little bit of time to do stuff here, right? This is going to just eat a removal spell, but the double Duress there was brutal. Oh, wow. That's not the end of the world. I'll take that. All right. I did draw, luckily, a 3-drop that just does what I needed to do here. I might just ditch Revival of the Ancestors. Yeah, I'm definitely going to ditch Revival of the Ancestors, right? No reason to do anything right now. Yep, rewarded, I guess. So here I go. We'll go ahead and try to exile whatever it is they're doing. I'm sending both at Liliana here, just in case. Lily's down. Next turn, I can at least now play Overlord of the Mistmoors. And now I also have Restless Cottage, which is pretty darn nice, if I do say so myself. Okay, Unstoppable Slasher. The card pretty much does nothing for me or nothing really. So if they want to, they can go ahead and just swing in. I'll block with my 3/3. Trade the 3/3 off. I'd rather keep the 3/2 flyers. Good game. Nope, mulligan. Nothing to do early. This is much better. I guess no matter what, I will have a turn 2 play. Turn 3. Yeah, okay, I'll keep this. So we'll lead off with Restless Cottage, giving me the black mana I need. I will probably have to eat a removal spell from the opponent. Here comes the cut down, but that leaves me room to play like maybe something like King Darien the following turn. All right, go ahead, pop off. Do they have a bat? If they have a bat, I guess I play whatever, right? Whatever I can. Oh, it's Riverchurn Monument. Okay, that is an entirely different story. Sure. So I'm getting milled. I have to pretty much prepare for the turn where they're going to try to play Deadly Cover-Up. Okay, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try to play the Sinkhole Surveyor. I have to imagine I'm going to eat a counterspell at some point here, right? Okay. Oh, that's nice. Stern Lesson. Forgot about that card, and I forgot about the Power Stone. Very nice. So now they always have Riverchurn Monument mana up. Jace. Are they going for shrinking my board, or are they just going to mill me 15 right now? Okay, yeah. The right choice was to mill me, which they did. So now I've got 16 cards in my graveyard. Doesn't matter, because whatever I have on top is getting thrown away, so I'll just leave it on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and just play King Darien. Let's lose a life. Create a spirit token, and then I'll pass. Just because if they do have the board wipe here, I can't actually do anything about it, because Darien only saves my token creatures. Sure. So I have 18 cards in the yard. Yes. Have fun, have at it. So they're going to draw 3 then, I assume. Yeah, you got it. All right, good game. Yeah, this is a solid keep, right? I have black onto... I could have double white if need be. I think I'll start with Restless Cottage, yeah. All right. I'll know what I need to surveil for once the... Oh, God, is it tokens? Oh, it's worse, actually. Hold on. This might be for the worst of it. Yes. All right, I'll play Sinkhole Surveyor. I'll try my best to just block, but that may not happen here. Because if they have Sheltered by Ghosts, I'm cooked. All right, so they didn't actually have Sheltered by Ghosts. Because if they did, that would have been a snap, like, let's throw this off now. Okay. I will lead off with interesting. All right. If I play the little Bunnicorn, right? Which is totally great. I have a 3/3 now. I have a 1/1. Okay. So this card flies now. It has Vigilance. You got it. Perfect, actually. Seems good. I'm going to try to destroy all untapped creatures now. Okay, so I at least cleared them of that flying vigilant threat, which is nice. Cost them a lot of mana to get that back online. Oh no, they're also copying my Bunnicorn? That's not good. Yeah, I'll flash in a Resolute Reinforcement. Alright, so they'll take 4. I pass. I mean, they have clearly some form of interaction here, so I'm just not going to play into that. And then next turn, I'm just going to try to play King Darien. Sure. Yeah, you got it. It's already flying. It's already vigilant. So, the only thing that's traded off here is that they're vigilant. Oh, no. Wait, no, they're not. Sorry, that was based on fear of surveillance. They just have flying. Okay, that I can live with. Yep, all right. That's good enough to win the game. And that is why we stayed patient. All right. Good game. I didn't get to Quina them, though. This is so controlling, but you know what? Whatever. That's fine. I will lead off with Starting Town. All right. Maybe it was a good thing that it was controlling. I need to get rid of their Bastronaut now, because if I do it on their turn, I lose life, which would increase their speed. I don't want that. Okay. Seer Slicer. You got it. How much do I care about Seer Slicer? This would save me life. So yeah, you know what? I'll pass. I'll see what they do on their turn. I can get lost either the Seer Slicer and or maybe something they play that's like a 3-drop. Yeah, sure. Okay, I gotta blow up the goblin. This thing is gonna have haste. Oh, wait, no, it does not get haste. Hello? That's pretty good. So what am I looking at now? Just holding up the board again? Kind of like that, I guess. Seer Slicer. So this Dinosaur Jargon. Yeah, okay, sure. Do I care about this? Yes, because they'll just pump the other goblin if I don't answer this one, so sure. Okay, they can grow that goblin, the Seer Slicer now, as much as they would like to. Alright, can I find, like, Split Up or anything? Oh, King Darien. How good is that right now? King Darien is a bit too late. So let's just go for the double 2-1 here. I will double block instantly, no questions asked. Okay. Sure. So they're going to keep Draconautics pumped, or they're going to try to pump Draconautics. All right. Sure, I'll double block the goblin here pretty quick. Let's double block. Get it out of here. All right, sweet. Now, nothing here has trample, right? No. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just get started. We start making bodies. We start chump blocking. And then hopefully we live long enough to make double golem here with Elspeth out still. Okay. Seer Slicer. Yeah, okay. Opponent's swinging there. That'll draw a removal spell out, at least. What is the opponent afraid of here? They get their 1/1. So that's really good. Sure. I will now I can either make more bodies or pump everything. So I think I like the idea of more bodies. So they can make something with flying, right? That looks... Oh, well, that's enough for me to win. Oh, not bad. All right, what do I find? On top is another Lush Portico. I think I'm going to just keep digging. I've got all my colors now. Give me a Quina. Okay, cool. That's what we like to see. Blue-red. So this is definitely going to be some kind of Cauldron deck, right? You're going to throw like VV away or something like that. Okay. I'm going to try to play Quina. Let's see how this plays out. Does it matter? Does it get me anything? I mean, I know the card isn't great, but I love Quina because that's the Blue Mage. All right? That's our baby Blue Mage from Final Fantasy IX, okay? Now, even if it means I have to play Quina just to watch it get removed instantly, sometimes that's the way things go, you know? Opponent gonna draw. Maybe? No. They're gonna sack the Fear of Missing Out just to get rid of my Quina? That much hate? Brutal. That is asking for a lot, but sure. They're gonna bounce. Let's see, so Tersa, I would get to make 3 bodies here. Sure. Okay, cool. I have three bodies. Next turn, I can go ahead and just try to play Get Lost Strategic Betrayal. And I do actually want the token body more than I want anything else here. So, like as in Resolute Reinforcement. So the tokens matter more to me. So these 2 tokens matter more to me. Oh, perfect. Cool. So now I have to deal with this 1 card, which is unfortunate, but all right. Take 6. Yes. Here you go. You get another combat with it. Very nice. Very nice, opponent. What do I have against this currently? Anything? Okay. Well, I gotta get rid of all your stuff. Then I gotta pass. There's FOMO yet again. So they have no burn, but they might have something like Hexproof or some kind of indestructible for Fear of Missing Out. Maybe even Spell Pierce. I'm wondering if there's a line where I ever just blow up the Eidetic Memory. Sure. Let's just blow that up now. Get rid of their little guy. They can eat up whatever they want from my deck. I've got to find Rest in Peace. That's unfortunate. I mean, I guess, you know what? I'm not surprised. They had the answer, right? They haven't been doing anything. Sure, they have Spell Pierce. Go for it. My little fella. They do get an activated ability where they get to sack their frogs. That's kind of good. Sure, they can now sack frogs if they want. I need to find, I don't know, like, I guess Rest in Peace sooner than later. I actually have to find it right now. Well, that's, like, not even close to it, but that is interesting. Okay, what do I have to do now? I'm going to need them to brick for, like, a second. Okay, so they're going to just deal 3 to my sinkhole friend. You got it. I'm going to play King Darien. Does King Darien live? I am a little bit worried about that because then there is the activated ability of King Darien, but, you know. Oh, no. Okay, well, sure. Yes. Have fun. Am I dead? I might be. Let's find out. Mako. Any creature with 1/1 counters can do whatever. Sure, okay, yeah, have at it. Okay. Can I actually do something now? What does that do for me? Gives other creatures get +1/+1. It's not that good for me right now. I need to just hold up mana and hope that that's enough. You know, it might be better that this... Oh, but then it fizzles the scry, right? Tokens you control gain hex... Whatever. Sure. All right. That's kind of bad. I'll go ahead and pass. Tersa here almost like wins them the game, I think. Oh, boy. Yep. Back up 2, so that's fine. Sure. It's a 2/2. Like, legit, I need to find Rest in Peace now. Or my Legions to Ashes. One of those is a lot better. I will take whatever I can get right now, just not a land. Well, you know. I think I have to do this. I'm going to make a treasure, right? That would at least get me 3 mana to find something I need. Okay, sure. I may as well. I got to do something. So, I'm all out of cards. I'm at their mercy. I need them to whiff. They whiffed. That's good. That's not as good, but, you know, that's something. Okay. Sure. Give me the thing that exiles that artifact. Legions to Ashes. All right, I draw 2. No, nothing. No, nothing. Well, it is a Quina. Quina's pretty dope, so... Stone Cold, nothing in hand except for this sick Quina that I've got. If I lose, whatever. Now I lose with Quina, right? They'll kill me, but whatever. Gosh darn it. Don't do this to me, opponent. Don't make me actually think about what's going on here. All right, so I'll make Frog. Drew Elspeth. Drew a land that I don't need, but, you know, okay, sure. What can attack this turn? 3. So this would become 3. That's 7, 11, 13. I gotta try for it, right? Okay. So now I can attack with pretty much everything. And oh my god, I won? Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed that, check this video out where I try to use Zeldinked, looping, Lindblum, and of course abusing any other landfall strategies.